as a patient. I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer.
How's it, guys? Travis from Australia here. Well, in the last episode I primed the aircraft, but what I didn't videotape was the little gaps which I still had to fill after I saw there was spaces. So I've got this area nice and smooth, and that area and this area here, and there's a bit of a gap on the edge here. So I fixed that all up. Now the next step is I'm going to go with flat aluminium, because aircraft is normally made from aluminium these days, and even those days the bigger aircrafts were all made from aircraft aluminium. So I'm going to go with flat aluminium for the whole aircraft, not just like a silver steel type color, which is nice, but I think it's not right, because as far as I know the bigger aircraft like that were made from aircraft aluminium. So I'm going to use this flat aluminium for the base, and then I'm going to highlight some panels with a different color, a different type of silver, just so you got that contrast, and hopefully it'll look nice. It might not be realistic, but at least it will give the plane a little bit more of a contrast. It might be realistic that the panels are different grades of aluminium, and some might be more silver looking than others. I could be incorrect, I'm not sure, but anyway, that's how I'm going to do it. So this is what I'm going to start off with. XF16 flat aluminium. It's the Tamiya color range. Love Tamiya paints, very good quality. Unfortunately, in the model shop where I buy from, there isn't much of a variety. It's Tamiya or Umbro, not any other colors like Mr. Color and all that. So I'm limited to the types of paints I can get from our model shop, and of course the model shop's about an hour away, 45 minutes to an hour away from me, so I don't get to go there very often. But anyway, when I come back we will be starting to put the base color down on the aircraft. Once the aircraft itself is sprayed, then we'll do landing gear and all the bottom stuff, and once that's done then we'll do all the top stuff, because there's little things on the top and I don't want to accidentally break that by doing the bottom. So we're going to work on the bottom first and then the top. Anyway guys, that's it for now. When I come back I'll be doing the paint job. Be back now. Okay guys, I'm going to start spraying the bottom of the aircraft first, and then I can see what the aluminium color looks like and take it from there. So I just want to apologize for the noise the compressor makes, and let's get started. It's just great. My spray gun's giving me a bit of a problem. I'll be back now. Okay guys, I've got the airbrush working again. It's not working perfectly, and looks like I'm gonna have to give it a service, but it should be enough for spray painting. As I said before, sorry about the compressor noise, but let's get started. So it looks like my spray guns decided to cooperate and spraying better. Out of paint. Okay guys, that's it for now. I'll be back now with the top part of the aircraft. Be back now. Okay guys, let's quickly paint the top of the aircraft and get the silver part done. Okay guys, that's it for now. Be back now. Well guys, as you can see, I've masked off these panels here. Those little panels I'm just going to spray a different color silver. Hopefully it will stand out and make it look slightly different. It's not all the same color. Anyway guys, sorry about the noise the compressor makes, but let's quickly spray this. Okay guys, that's it. Not much little panels done, but hopefully it will give the plane a little bit of a contrast so it's not all the same color. Be back now, and then we can start peeling it off and see what it looks like. Be back now. Okay guys, it's now time to start removing all the masking tape and see if there's a difference. And yes, there is a difference. This panel is a lot more silver than that panel. guys, as you can see on the wing here, it gives you some different panel looks. Anyway guys, this is taking me a long time to take off, so once I've taken it all off, then I'll come back and show you the rest. Be back now. Okay guys, these are all the parts that I'm going to now spray silver. Some parts like these are not going to be silver, but these bottom parts are going to be silver there. That the blades are going to be silver and black, so I'm going to spray them silver first and then paint the rest black. So I'm going to get these parts done. I will show you one or two little parts being sprayed, and then that will be it. Hopefully I'll be able to get some more work done now, because I'm now on leave. So I will zoom in on these parts and just spray them. Okay guys, once again I'm just going to apologize for the noise the compressor makes. Okay guys, that's all that sprayed. The last part I'm going to show is just the propellers, the one side, and then I'll go ahead and spray everything else off camera. Okay guys, that's it for now. I still got a lot of those parts over there to spray. These ones over here must come a totally different color. I think it's called burnt iron. That's the color those have to be. That's the front part of the engines that go underneath those little gadgets there. So anyway guys, that's it for now. Be back now. Okay guys, I'm now going to quickly spray these greens, these parts green. So sorry for the noise which the compressor is about to make. Okay, and that's that. Be back now. Okay guys, those parts over here, they must now be sprayed burnt iron, but I could not find that in the Tamiya range. So what I did find was dark iron, and I thought, oh well, hopefully dark iron and burnt iron would be very similar in color, so I'll use that instead, and it's going to be inside the engine so you won't so much see it. I apologize for the noise of the compressor. Let's quickly start painting. Okay guys, that's the dark iron or burnt iron as it's supposed to be painted. Next, I just got to see what I've still got to paint. I think I still got to do the black of the propellers and the outer edge of all the tires. Then I've got to just see what else still has to be done. Okay guys, that's it for now. Be back now. Okay guys, as you can see inside there, I've got a part put in. I'm trying to give it more light because my normal light isn't enough. So that part has to go there. There's two holes on the inside here for a bracket, but stupidly, don't know why, the part which you got to use is this little funny part here. And that part there, even though there is two mounting holes on the inside for something, on the plans it doesn't show you anything. It just says put that in and put that in and it's done. So I'm a little bit confused. These plans aren't very nice, but anyway, that's all I've got to work with. So even though there's tons and tons of parts, things I don't even understand why they're here or if what they would have ever been used for, like this funny part here. I'll show you later in full. It's there, but I don't think it gets used anywhere. But anyway, now I'm gonna just push that into place like that. And drop some glue in. And a little bit of glue on the edge there. And there. And on the inside. Okay, that part is now in place. I'm going to leave that to dry. When I come back, I'll be putting this part in. Let me just zoom out a little bit. As I was saying, I'll show you this part here. I don't know what the heck that thing is supposed to be. This looks like the pipe which a air tanker would deploy behind it when it's refilling aircraft. But to my knowledge, these aircraft never ever deployed fuel, so I don't know why it's got something like this in it. It doesn't make sense what this part could have been for on any aircraft, except for a air refueling plane, which I seriously don't think this plane ever did, was refuel. So makes no sense what that part was for. Anyway guys, I'll be back now. Okay guys, we're now going to put in this next part. I'm going to glue this one with this glue and that one with the other glue, because it's hard to get into this part if my glue will decide to come out. That's just awesome. Okay, there we go. Now I've got to put this in like this. Get the hole lined up. And get that in place. Let me zoom out a bit because it's giving me a bit of problems. You just don't want to go into the hole for some reason. Oh, there we go. Okay. Sorry about moving the camera, I just want to recenter it. Okay, now I've got to get that one into that hole there. And I can just use some of this glue. And drop that in there. I'm not going to glue these wheels in place just yet. For some reason these holes don't want to go in. Look pretty decently lined up. Looks straight. Okay guys, that's it for now. When I come back we'll be doing the front landing gear, and then we can start putting on all the little gadgets that go on the bottom, the bomb bay doors. Then I must just fix the problem I had there. Anyway guys, be back now. Okay guys, sorry for the delay there. The stupid needle, I don't know if you can see it, keeps pulling out of this stupid thing. I don't know why it keeps doing that. But anyway, I'm going to put some glue inside here and drop the nose landing gear in place and get that glued. Okay, that's in place. Now I must just pop the other piece in because that for some reason popped out. And it doesn't want to go in. Okay, let me rather just take it out again. Get that in place and there it pops out again. Just get that to stay where it's supposed to stay, up there. That keeps coming off. Okay. Somehow I think I'm accidentally cut off the wrong little part, so I'm just going to put glue around it and let it glue as good as possible. Okay, now there's another 2 parts that's got to go onto this landing gear. I'm just going to straighten that out a little bit more. Looks a bit skew. Okay. Once again, I'm just putting the wheels on to try and get it nicely lined up so it looks nice and straight. And there we go. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay guys, as you can see, I'm hoping this little bit of light, my light test, is helping. I'm going to try and get some stronger LEDs and maybe when I do the interview I'll show you my areas where I work, but I'll show you a little bit later on, should I say, that where I want to put some extra lights here by my computer and just somehow design ones when I'm working on my bed. But anyway, that's for later. This piece is in place. I've got 2 more parts by the looks of things to go there, and then some other little parts, and then we can start putting the bomb and everything back in place and get this standing on its wheels. Anyway guys, I'll be back now. Okay guys, now busy putting on the decals. I've done all the small little decals because they're just too small for the camera. The landing gear and stuff, I did most of that off camera because the covers that go over the landing gear were just a pain to put on, and I didn't want to irritate and waste your time with me circling with all that nonsense. So I went bypassed all of that because they were really finicky and took me a long time to do. Anyway, we're now getting over to the part where we're going to start putting all the decals on. I've decided I'm going to do the aircraft with the red band around it just to give the plane some more detail. Only little problem I found with this particular decals is normally it takes like 30 seconds for the decals to come loose and you're ready to put it on the model. This one, sometimes I have to count to over 100 before it's ready to be put on. There is a little bit of damage on the paint there which I forgot to glue, paint, so I still just got to go over that and just fix it up a little bit, but I can make it look like there was some damage. If it doesn't come out very nice, it could just be looks like damage in the metal from flak fire or something that hit it and dented it. Anyway, that's part 1. Now I must just quickly get the decal solution. I thought it was still closed, but I see I actually did open it, and then I'll go knock the lid off. Anyway, just a little bit of the decal solution. That, and that can settle. I've already put in the decals for the side of the aircraft. There's the one. Just got to get the other one out. Okay. I've just got to watch out where I'm touching, because on that wing over there I've already put the American symbol down. Now I've just got to quickly look at my photograph. Okay, the single star is up. Yeah, this looks like the right one. The only problem is the numbers which show which is which came off, so I couldn't see which is the right one for the left and which is the right one for the right. Of course, it's got these little red gadgets. At least on the picture I can make out more or less where those are, so that looks to me to be the right one for this side. I just got to do the damn it, moved. Just got to do the same now on the other side. And then that part's done. The final part will of course be the clear coat. Okay. This is a nice model kit, but these little antennas that go over here, they could have just made little holes there to make it easier to connect them up. It's not so serious, but that's one thing a person enjoys, is easy assembly. On this one, not quite as easy as I'd like it to have been. But it's still quite a nice model kit. I won't say it's the best model kit I've ever worked on. There are some little issues with it, but still not a bad kit. Of the decal softener. If the decal does look like it's wrinkling when you got this stuff on, don't panic too much. If you work on it too much while the decal softness on, you can do a bit of damage, but then the wrinkles will eventually smoothen itself out. I once panicked and I had too much decal solution on and I damaged the decal. I managed to fix it, but I did mess it up a bit, so that's something you must just be aware of. Okay, I forgot to put those two in, so I'm going to let them soak a bit and then I'll be back now. See you in a couple of minutes. Wrong direction. Okay guys, I've got that now ready. bit. Get rid of the excess stuff which I don't need. Sorry about that. I don't know if I was out of shot there. Apply a bit of water just to soften the decal. I'll get lubricate the decal so it can move easier and smoothen it out. Okay, there we go, that's done. You guys mustn't be too afraid of doing decals. If they're good, decent quality, then you won't have problems with putting them on. The only time you really have problems is if it's a cheap, crappy top decal, and then you might have a bit of problem putting the decal on. Okay, now I want to try get these the same, but the door's in the way, so unfortunately it doesn't show me where it's got to go. On that one it shows next to the door, so I'm going to do this one the same. Now get my paintbrush wet. Okay. Put some water on it. As you could see, it was all crumpled up, but as soon as I got that water on to help lubricate, and everything just slid nicely into shape. Now you don't have to use the decal softener to do decals. It just helps make it look more like paint and less like decal. Okay, I have got 4 decals still to do. These 3 here, and the one that's going to go onto the tip of the wing, which is, as far as I know, that side. Got to go onto that side of the aircraft. I've already got it in, and it's softened nicely. So while I'm busy putting that on, I'll get the red line down, because I want to put this on the aircraft so I can hold the tail and not have anything on the tail that might need to be touched and then getting damaged by accident. The other thing about this model kit which I must mention is the fact that it is very tail heavy. I've got to go through the booklet again, but I don't remember them suggesting putting weights in it. So one thing you can do is put weights in. I'm just not sure how much weight you would need for this particular aircraft, but it definitely does need weights because the tail is way too heavy. Ah, shit, sorry. I forgot to reposition the camera. I was going to do this video plus another one. I think I decided, it's not going to be that much to do the decals and stuff, so I'd rather do everything in one video and get it all over and done with. So I apologize for the length of this video. At this point I have no idea how many centuries this video is going to be. There we go. I'm more satisfied with that. Some decal softener. If I'd realised I had all the parts to build the anti-aircraft guns and stuff, I would have built them in as well. But unfortunately I didn't know I had all the parts until it was too late. I'd already cut all the things off and started filling up the gaps, and then I realized, oh, it is included, I can do it as the way I wanted, but I'd already messed up too much. I hope this is the right way. Where it's going to go. Yeah. Now I've got to lift it up. Okay guys, this one is going to be a bit of a pain, so I need to zoom out completely. Now you can see why I don't want anything on the tail, because then I can use the wing as a stand and the tail as my holding position. And I hope I put the decal on the right way, because if it's on the wrong way I have to turn the whole damn thing around. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay guys, I'm going to be working a bit on this. I'm going to be moving it around quite a bit. good. Now, put on the decal softener. Okay guys, that's that. We can let that now dry. The last two things I've got to do is these two, so I've got to put them in and let them soak a bit. That's pretty easy. I don't have to twist or turn the aeroplane because I've got to go over there. But on these ones I'm only going to videotape this half because it's going to be easier to videotape this side here and not the other side. So anyway guys, I'll be back with that in a second. Be back now. Okay guys, let's put on the last decal. Discovered this one's quite a big one. Quite tough to move around. Okay, that one went on a bit easier than the other side. Quickly slap it with some decal softener. Okay guys, that's all the decals. The last of the decals I've got to do, which I'm not going to show, is on the propellers because they are really small. So I'll come back and put on the propellers, glue the last couple of little gadgets on, and then the plane will be finished. Once I've done the clear coat, then we can remove all the masking for the windows and finish it off. Okay guys, that's it for now. Cheers. Okay guys, I've already removed some stickers on that side, as you can see over there. Just like this, I'm going to remove one or two so you can from this side, so you can get an idea of what it's starting to look like, and then I'll go show you the last couple of pieces which have to be put on, and then the plane will be finished. So let's quickly do this. I've just got to be very careful with certain pieces, and I've got to be very careful that I don't scratch the glass. This is not as easy as I'd like it to be, but it is worth it when it is done. This is a pain, but once it's done, it looks beautiful. If you get your tape down nice and tight, and the paint doesn't leak underneath it, it's worth it, even if you have to spend a bit of time suckling to get it loose. It is absolutely worth it. Now that one's got a decal around it. It has got a hole in the middle. On the other side it came off pretty nice. I didn't damage the decal. I just hope this one went on just right, so I don't damage the decal. And I'm starting to think it might not have, but I won't know until I'm finished. Okay, that came off pretty alright. The decal looks fine. And there we go. I've got one more to take off. Oops. Sorry, I've taken it now out of, there we go, out of frame. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm busy videoing and I forgot to close the door, so you most probably can hear my mother's TV. And I hope you don't hear the damn frog that's been irritating me the last couple of nights. As you can see, it's coming on pretty nicely. I just want to reposition, oops, too much, reposition the camera. I've just got these pieces around here still to take off. Once again, I've got to be very careful. I'm still trying to figure out how I can do the lighting to make it better. I've been experimenting to see if it does make a difference. I've just got a torch hanging from a piece of string from my cupboard door, and it does seem to help. So if I can get more lighting in this area, it will make things nicer when I videotape. And this one wants to give me some trouble. Ah, there we go. Okay. Okay. Just got 3 still to actually I lie, I've got 4 still to remove. Okay, I'm trying to position it. Let me just zoom out a bit. As you can see, there's the silver piece I've removed. There's quite a bit of paint on that, so it makes it a lot thicker than what it used to be. So it makes it also a lot harder to remove. And this plane is a bit awkward to work on with these little gadgets on the side here that's so finicky and delicate. Okay. That little piece over there came off nice and easy. Now I've got 2 more little pieces to take off. Then it will make life easier when I can say I'm finished. So I'm just going to pull this last 2 off, then the others I'll do off camera because they're just one little here and a couple at the back. But this gives you an idea of the amount of masking that has to be done just on the front. And then of course just masking off the bomb bays and stuff so that it doesn't get full of paint once you've painted that before you build the model. Okay, and there we go. I'm going to use the wing just to help me hold it. And there you go. I think that turned out pretty good. So guys, that's it for there. I've just got one little piece up here. Now that... Okay guys, my battery's flat, so I'm going to get maybe a few seconds of recording here. If it goes off again, then I'm going to start charging the battery. But this is the last piece I've got to get out the top there, and that's it. Okay guys, when I come back I'll be showing the aircraft off. Basically I'll be gluing that and some parts on the wings. So until then, be back now. I'm just going to quickly finish removing the last couple of masks over there and at the back. So be back now. Well guys, that's it. the aircraft is now done. There's a little dome over here. Zorma just put it in place and glued it straight away. On each wingtip there is very, very, very small little parts that's got to go there, to clear parts. I decided, it's not worth showing that. It's so small that you can't even really see it just by looking at it like this. You can't even see the parts. So anyway, that's it. The aircraft is done. There's that little window. Just one thing, if you do buy this Academy kit, the one thing that I don't see anywhere in the instructions is them telling you the plane is tail heavy. As you can see, it's not standing on its wheels because it's too heavy at the back. So you're going to have to put in weights either in the engines or in the cockpit area where you can't see, to give it some weight. Now I'm not sure how much weight will be enough to keep this down, but I would say most probably 50 grams, 40 grams, somewhere around there might be enough. I'm not sure. All I know is they don't say anything in the instructions, which I wish they would have said. Then I would have known, okay, this thing's going to be ass heavy. And she's got a very heavy ass. Anyway guys, that's it for now. I'll just quickly take the camera off the bipod, and then I can move the camera around and show you different angles. So that's what I'm quickly going to do now. While you look at that shot there, I'm going to quickly disconnect the camera. Sorry if the camera is moving around a bit. Okay, there we go. The propellers can move, but I just made them so they can't. There's the cockpit area. There's the window, which I didn't take off on camera. I just quickly want to move the bike pod. It's catching the power cable because I just put it on charge. So sorry about that. Power cable was catching on the bipod. Nobody said which plane they want built, so I decided to build it with this one with the red stripe, not the one without the stripe. Just turn it to a side. See the rear gun turret. That's where the top turrets would have been. Red stripe. The front turret would have been there. As you can see, I used two different colors, so it gives a bit of a contrast. Did the same thing on the wings, just to break up, so it's not all this one silver, just to break it up and give it a bit of a slight different look. Let's move it around this way. As you can see, there's a door. I did the same with the door. Quick look at the bottom. That is one bomb bay door, and there's the nuclear bomb. Over there I had a bit of a mess up, but it looks like something had damaged the aircraft's wing a little bit, and they did maybe some repairs, because I forgot to go over it again before I clear coated, and the other side, no, I'm just going to leave it like that. It looks alright to me. And that's where another turret would have been, and they're in the front. Anyway guys, that is the B-29 bomber, all done. She did give me some headaches here and there, but otherwise I'm happy with it. And this is just for somebody who wants to build a nice aeroplane or any model, to show them they can build it. It doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, there is a little bit of a seam over there and there, but I'm happy with it. I'm not too bothered about that. I'm just building models for fun. This will never go anywhere near a competition, because the judge will take one look at it and go, sorry, you don't even get last place, get out. But this is just, well, as I say, I like to say, my channel is, what I do is just for somebody to see that anybody can build a model, as long as you're happy with the way it turns out. It doesn't matter how it turns out, and anybody with enough patience can get something looking decent. I know this isn't perfect, but to me it's perfect enough. And of course this kit does have some fitting issues, like these glasses and over here don't fit perfectly. There's a little bit of a problem there, and a little bit of a problem, of course you can't stand this, but other than that, she's a perfect little aeroplane. Anyway guys, I'll be back now. Well, okay guys, that's everything for this build. I just decided, as I say, to do everything in one build. I was going to make another 2 videos, but I decided this is going to be the last one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this build. I know a couple of different companies make this particular model kit. This particular kit, you can go watch Boyd build one. Of course he built a much bigger one. This is, I think, 1:72 scale. He built 1:48 scale, I think it was. So definitely worth watching that particular build of his. Very beautiful aircraft the way he built it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was fun building this aircraft. The ironic thing was, I bought this aeroplane, this B-29 bomber, I bought this last year, the day before we were in the Kruger National Park for our first day. I bought it, we went and watched movies, me and my friend Trevor, on Saturday, and I bought the model, and Sunday was our first day on holiday. And this year the plane would, when I started building it, was just almost a year old. Of course I couldn't go on holiday to the Kruger Park this year with my mom and my dad, because my dad passed away on the 11th of July, so he never ever got to see this plane finished, which I bought last year before the day before we were in the Kruger Park. So would have liked to have seen what my dad said about this aeroplane, if he liked it or not, but unfortunately I'll never get that chance. I miss him a lot, and I would have loved to have been able to show him this model, but I can't. Anyway guys, yeah, just one other little thing. It wasn't that expensive, and it's definitely worth getting. I didn't think it would be as effective and as nice as it was. I've still got to learn control over it, but it's definitely worth getting if you can. It's just a little Tamiya plastic scriber. It's definitely worth getting. I didn't pay that much for it. Okay, in South African rands I think it's like 160 bucks or something. That's your scribing tool there. It's got a little gadget here which you turn and you can pack it away. And then here at the back, it's a bit of a pain to open. You get, I think it's 2 spare blades. Definitely worth getting a Tamiya product, a little plastic scriber. So if you haven't got a plastic scriber and you want to get one, but you say no, it's too expensive, get this little one from your model shop. They should keep it, manufactured by Tamiya. Definitely worth it. As I say, I used this on the B29 Bomber, and all my panel lines which I've sanded out, I managed to scrub back with this, and they all look very nice, very well done, very nice little tool. Does a great job. You just got to learn how to use it, but very good quality. I'm very happy with this. I'm glad I bought this before I started, well, just after I started on the B29, because I was looking for a specific paint, and I'd already started gluing stuff together, so I'd already started building it, but definitely worth buying. Anyway guys, that's enough mumbling. By the way, Tamiya, you owe me something for advertising. Anyway guys, that's it. I hope whatever you guys are building is coming along nicely, and I hope you're having fun. That's the most important thing. If you're building models and you're hating it, then it's not something you should be doing. When you build a model, it should be fun and enjoyable. I like to put on the decals, and I like to do painting. That's the most fun for me out of the whole thing. So building, then paint, then decals, because decals just seem to make everything come to life. So anyway guys, that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoy what you're doing and have fun. See you in the next build. Cheers. Live long and prosperous, and happy modeling. Enjoy. Ciao.